I go to London. Hi everyone, my name is Sophia. I'm a student learning English. And this is my story about life in London. Meeting on the train. One sunny summer day. I was on a train. Two women were sitting across from me, speaking English. I didn't understand much, but I wanted to be friendly. So, I used my basic English to say hello. They understood. We talked a little about me. Wanting to learn English, and they told me. They were from England. On their way home from a meeting. We chatted for 10 minutes before reaching my stop. They even gave me their contact information. In case I ever visit England. Getting serious. After that meeting, I practiced English every day. I translated texts and watched movies in English. 6 months later, my English was better. But I wanted to learn more. So, I went to London to study English at a school. A different way to learn. On my first Monday, I met a young and energetic teacher and other students. Our teacher asked how we studied English. Then, she surprised us. She said textbooks weren't important. Instead, we should use English as much as possible. Which sounded great to me. Since I disliked textbooks, our teacher explained that when you learn a language, it's for communication, to share ideas. So, the best way to learn is by speaking the language. Many students spend time memorizing words and grammar rules, but don't actually speak English. Our teacher promised to show us a simple and effective way to learn words and grammar, perfect for me. The lesson continued with us talking about hobbies and free time. We spoke in pairs and with the teacher, all in English. It felt strange at first, but with each day, it became easier. This way of learning was fun for me. Chapter 2. Learning words. The next day, a student asked about the best way to learn new words. The teacher said reading is the most effective way. People who read learn new words twice as fast as those who don't. The teacher gave us tips for getting the most out of reading. Choose interesting books or texts related to your hobbies or job. Don't get discouraged if you don't understand everything. When you come across a new word, look it up in a dictionary, but don't worry about memorizing it. Just focus on understanding the text. Reading helps you learn new words and how they connect with other words in a sentence. Later that day, I asked other students about finding a part-time job. They suggested the job center, which offered jobs for students. I went there and learned I could be a cleaner or waiter. I chose working at a cafe because it meant more chances to speak English. Chapter 3. Pronunciation Power. On Wednesday, a quiet Korean student asked how to improve his pronunciation. He understood English well but felt shy to speak because of his accent. Our teacher explained that pronunciation problems happen because we use our muscles differently when speaking our native language compared to English. She then introduced a great technique called shadowing. Just like children learn their first language by copying their parents, you can learn English pronunciation by copying native speakers. The teacher showed us a video demonstrating shadowing. We then practiced for 3 minutes, copying what we heard. This technique sounded interesting, something I hadn't heard of before. After class, I asked about sports activities at school. I love sports. The receptionist told me about the football, soccer team that had practiced that very day. I joined the training and met players from all over the world. It was a great way to meet new people and have fun. Chapter 4. Speaking fluently. On Thursday, we had a new student, Monica, from Italy. Her English was amazing. When asked how she learned so well, Monica explained that she used techniques from her teacher's class, reading, shadowing, and thinking aloud. Thinking aloud, a new concept for me, involves saying your thoughts in English throughout the day. Monica said it was difficult at first, but after a while, she started thinking in English naturally. This helped her speak much more fluently. I was excited to learn this new technique. Monica explained that she started with simple sentences like, "I can speak English, and I need to practice every day." At first, it was hard to translate her complex Italian thoughts into simpler English, but with practice, it became easier.